Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to Elloria's Descent into Chaos. We are back again with our Heart of Dusk team. But for a little recap before we get back into this, they followed or were led by Alara Mirthwood, who is a doctor slash archaeologist, and they have ended up in the Temple of the Forgotten God. When they first got here, Alara gave them a brief history lesson saying that nobody knows who the Forgotten God is, but a long time ago they were locked up in their own temple many years ago. And with that, they then ventured into the temple and went through a couple rooms. They went through a room filled with mirrors, and then quickly went through that with no problems at all. And then ventured off to a couple more rooms. Didn't enter in one that had the symbol of a dragon on the bottom floor of it, and continued onwards. They ended up getting into a big chamber they were then introduced to a party, another archaeologist party of 5, led by Valeria Swiftgale, so another archaeologist leader of this group, and rival slash sexual tension with Alara Mirthwood, that Arden and Zarlius kind of were talking off to the side a little bit about, and then brought it up to Alara as well afterwards. And then they ventured on to another room and fought a stone golem that was sitting on top of a hatch that had a chest where they found some goodies, divvied them up between everybody, and then ventured on to the main room, where they were then once greeted by the adventuring party of 5, but this time there was another person. There was a mysterious womanly figure that had the Goliath that was part of this other group's troop, the strongest member, pretty much their bodyguard. But when they reached the room, everybody was stunned in shock, and they saw this figure pretty much holding this Goliath up. And after a few minutes go by, and she gives her little monologue of telling them that they were too late because they were wandering the temple for too long and the Heart of Dusk was here the entire time, she goes ahead and decides to use her dark arts magic to rapidly boil and control the blood inside of this Goliath. And he just explodes from the inside, covering the other adventuring party, as well as a little bit getting on Arden and Alara, and Zarlius a little bit of the blood of the Goliath, as he is now dead, and our mystery person vanished and disappeared. Everybody is standing in shock, and with that, we cut back to this room. So, you guys are stunned in shock that you just witnessed a death of who you possibly have just met as the strongest person that you guys have ever seen, just be brutally murdered, pretty much fatalitied in front of you. And as you guys are stunned in shock, you look over at the center chamber where the throne chair is, and where the Heart of Dusk was, that it was imbued into the top of, or pretty much not really imbued, but placed as like a headstone in this chair. You then look over and you see a giant figure that was sitting in the throne as well begin to move and stand up.
Good.
And as it pretty much awakens and comes alive, this entity, you start to see it. You see its body start to somewhat light up and activate itself. You see that off to the side is a giant like pillar that it reaches over and grabs, and it starts to light up as well. And as its eyes are focusing on everybody that is around, it says, "Halt, mortals. You tread upon sacred ground with the stench of betrayal. The heart of Dusk is gone, and with it, the essence of our divine charge." As it stands up with the pillar in hand and goes to slam it on the ground, this entire temple room starts to tremor. Feel the weight of your transgressions as the very earth rejects your presence. So I need you guys to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And I need to do it for everybody else.
Initiative. Jesus.
All right. Okay. 6.
Nice.
Get higher than that.
Okay. God, this is going to be hard to do. All right, let me go to initiative order. Okay.
So there's another like golem creature.
Okay. What was that?
Oh, I said, is this like another one of the golem creatures, or?
Yes, it is. It is a. Give me a history check, actually, Arden.
That was almost an 18. We're trying. 11.
11. Okay. You remember the name, or especially like searching through your mind of knowledge and your history books of learning about the world and about the entities, especially constructs and just beings that are artificially made as well as magically made. And you remember seeing the name of a being that is called a temple Juggernaut.
Oh.
And it is...
I'm gonna raise the question because I remember before we interacted with these people, or no, this golem, I did pick up that Lexicon of the Lost.
Uh-huh.
Doubling my proficiency bonus to the current check I just made, which is at 11. So adding a +7 to that 11, making it 18. Do I get any additional helpful knowledge about it?
Any helpful knowledge? Okay.
Yeah,
you can kill it. No. I'll say you remember that it does have some damage immunities.
okay.
That it is immune to being poisoned. bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons that are not adamantine. That's it.
Okay, cool.
That's it for the damage immunities. You do know that it has a slam attack as well as the pillar slam. But you do not remember any of the other moves and abilities it might have.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me... Oh god, I need to pull this up. I need to look at everybody's initiative roll. Okay, so we have Laura at 12. Zarlius at 10.
Yeah.
Valeria at 8. Liar at 13. Cedric at 17. Thalia at 11. Cassius at 19. And Arden, did you roll initiative?
Yeah, I got a 6.
6. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it now. And 6. Okay. Now I got to roll for is the bad guy. Okay. Damn. Okay. Okay. Damn. I really just need to pull up a random character so I can do this right. Sure. So I can at least like roll a normal dice. Let's see. D20. Goal. I did not mean to do that. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, that settles that. Temple. Juggernaut. Okay, so well, we see the Juggernaut start to move forward. And he is going to use his Pillar Slam on the people that are in front of him. So it's going to be, I guess Liar. So yeah, he has a oh boy. Oh god. Okay. 14. Okay, yeah. So that hits. And she takes 25 damage.
Owie.
Yeah. You
What?
see her.
Ooh.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, she does, however, need to make a strength saving throw as well, which she fails, meaning she is then pushed back into both Arden and Elloria and then falls prone on the ground.
Yes.
So she is now proned.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And that is the start of its turn. So the next person up would be Cassius, but he's kind of in the back. So what he'll probably do is he will I don't know, I guess he's gonna jump over and succeed over everybody and go over here and then use the rest of his movement just to stay in line of sight or in the range. And he is going to use he's going to use Wind Scythe. So needs to okay. He's gonna swing his or actually no, he's just gonna use his quarterstaff. And okay. That does not hit. It does not hit at all. So he critically fails pretty much because he rolled a 1. But got an 8. So he goes to whack at the Juggernaut and it just kind of like bounces off of him and he hits himself in the face. So he takes he will then take his damage of 5 from being hit by his own attack. And then just stay where he is because he can't really do much after that. So next up we have Sir Cedric Stonewall. He has a halberd and he's going to move around and try to kind of flank pretty much on this side. And now he's going to, because everybody is attacking this Juggernaut, they have chosen that you guys are allies, so I will say he will have advantage on this because Cassius is on the other side of him. Although I don't think he'll really need it. So he does 13 damage to this Temple Juggernaut, which this Juggernaut has some health to him.
Jesus, he's bulky.
Oh, he is bulky. He's a bulky dude. Okay. And all right, let me see what else can he do. This bonus action. He is going to do an ensnaring strike as this bonus action. So we need to have the Temple Giant or Juggernaut roll a strength saving throw. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, I was looking at the other one. Okay. So that is a plus. So that is a dirty 20. So he saves. He saves on the ensnaring strike. So he will take half damage. So like 1 damage from that. And that is the end of his turn, leading on to Liar's turn. So she is currently prone. Let me see, I need to prone. Only movement option to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. Okay, yeah, well, she's going to use her movement, half of her movement to get up. And she is then going to run forward and use her rapier And she is going to hold on to this rapier and use the essence of this rapier's power by using a dark blessing, which gives her temporary hit points.
Okay. Cool.
So it is a 1d4 plus 4. It's a 4 plus 4, so that's an 8. So she got 8 temporary hit points. From that. And is going to attack with it. Yeah, she's going to attack with it for a 25. Okay. That definitely hits. It does 12 damage. All right. They are slashing into this. These attacks are working. You are seeing bits of the stone of this golem try to chip away from her attacks there. And then nope, that's all she can really do. Well, no. She's also going... No, never mind. That's the end of her turn, leading to Alara's turn, which she's kind of had enough of these surprises of everything going on. So she is going to... She's just going to use her, her staff of power and raise it up above everybody. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna need Arden to make a slight history check. Kind of. It's mostly just to see if you remember this move. As what I'll say. No, yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Just the history check.
Okay, but
You rolled a 17, and you will remember this attack. She's casting a lightning bolt again.
okay.
And it is a dexterity check, so I'm going to need not really you guys, but the other people. she goes
The obstacles in front of them.
as she raises her staff up, and everybody kind of sees this purplish aura kind of crackle, and sparks begin to shine off of the tip of the spear that the staff that she has. She says, "Everybody move!" And
Oof.
so, Liar, Cedric, and Cassius need to make dexterity saving throws, I should say. And so Cassius then jumps back over here. Liar kind of jumps over to this corner. And Cedric, I'm sorry, buddy, but he's going to get hit by this too. And it's 33 damage to the golem. So that took a decent chunk from his health.
All right.
And Cedric also takes 33 damage as well. I think. Was that it? Yeah, 33. Which he takes it and it's like, ugh. I'm alright. I'm just not fast enough. And that pretty much ends her turn. With that, we go over to Thalia. She's over here in the corner, and she sees she sees Cedric take that hit and everything, but she's going to look over and cast Shield of Faith on him at first level, so he gets a +2 to his AC. Okay, yeah. So he gets a +2 to his AC for the Shield of Faith. And that was her bonus action. She is then going to look over and say, Valeria, I like this one. Talking about Alara. She's going to go and shoot off a radiant spear at the Juggernaut. 15 is his armor class, so that hits.
Damn.
And he is about to take 4d4 radiant damage, 12 damage. So that is that. Yeah, that's all she can really do. She's gonna back up into this corner a little bit more. And after her, it is Zarlius' turn. So you are currently in one of the corners. You are behind Valeria, but you do have line of sight of the Juggernaut. I mean, he is pretty. He is pretty big. So
I'm just gonna move a little bit. Just like if I have a line of sight from where I am, I can still shoot, right?
yes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna shoot where I am.
Actually, how tall is Zarlius?
About like 6 feet or so.
Like a six foot? Okay.
Yeah.
Valerie is 5'8", so yeah, you are taller than her, so you can shoot over her.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my inspiration from last time.
Yes. To re-roll.
Yes, because that's roll shit.
To roll your attack.
Yay!
23.
23 to hit.
Okay, yes, 23 hits.
Okay. I do 4 damage. God damn it.
Okay.
Wait, we got inspiration?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
You did.
I cannot remember
Okay.
exactly what it was for, but yes, Zarlius did get.
It was for me. It was for me using my armor the proper way and avoiding a opportunity attack.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
Also, did you ever adjust that in my thing?
I have not done that yet, but I will.
Okay.
That was something I
Otherwise,
was
I'm
gonna do, but I
confused
forgot
with
about it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, but I forgot about that. Okay. Anything else? Bonus action, movement?
I got nothing right now.
Nothing.
I mean, any bonus actions I have would require me getting close, and I won't get near that.
Okay. Well,
I'm not getting near Shrek.
all right, cool. So next up is Valeria then, because she's in front of you, and she goes right after you. With this, she's not gonna do too much. Let me see if I can pull up. Let's see. Bonus reaction. Can't really do much with that. She doesn't really have too much for spells either. Well, she does, but it's not great for this fight, I'll say. So she's gonna fire off a couple Eldritch blasts. I believe. Yeah. A couple of Eldritch blasts. And they both hit. And total of 9 damage. All right. Okay. After taking all of these hits, you're starting to see that this temple Juggernaut is getting weaker at this time. And he goes to say two things. No, it's really just one, actually. Must the last sentinels of the Forgotten fall to the greed of men? We will not yield.
Question.
And okay, that is pretty much it after being taken all of these hits so far. And do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question for the old one.
Okay.
Who is your charge?
Wait, who are you who is it for?
The ancient thing. The
ancient
golem.
thing. Okay. You're asking what his charge is?
Yes.
I am but one of the last remaining guardians of this temple. The Temple of the Forgotten God. We do not remember their name or what they stood for, but we do know that we were put here to guard any who trespass, as well as stop, or at least try to stop, the Forgotten God from returning to this world.
So the Forgotten God is bad.
Possibly. It's been a long time, so I'm not entirely sure.
I do feel like y'all should probably figure that out before stopping something.
Well,
Can I roll persuasion to get him to just, stop?
Stop.
you know
Because
what?
it's just like we weren't attacked.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh shit, that was charisma. Let me check my persuasion. I think my persuasion's higher. Oh, my persuasion's way higher. What the fuck am I doing? Mother. Oh, thank you.
Why are you not disarming fights sooner?
Okay. I forget I have the ability to talk, okay? I kind of run my mouth here.
I forgot the ability to speak.
D&D isn't all about punching away your feelings and punching your problems away. Sometimes it gets
Okay,
hot.
hush it.
Things out.
Feels very doughboy. Jesus Christ. You have, literally 2 weapons of mass destruction follow you at any time.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
They could literally kill a goat.
In due time.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
In due time.
Oh god. Okay, 11 does not work, does it?
11?
Yeah.
I'm wondering how I should do this. Because his intelligence is 2 with a -4.
Oh.
I feel like it'd be an intelligence check then. Or
So,
a saving throw?
I mean,
Well, if it's personality and feelings, I feel like it's charisma.
yeah. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, charisma. Oh, it's even. It's about the same. But you know what? I'll do it.
Here, I was trying to give him an even. Oh, I still get him.
It is. Yeah, it is. Oh God, math ain't mathing real quick in my head. Jesus. Yeah, it got a 6. So
Oh my goodness.
he goes, huh. You know, you might be onto something. Although, not entirely sure how many of us are left. But, if I remember correctly, I think there is still one outside. And that is where we're going to cut over to our team outside of the temple. Give me perception checks for William and John.
Okay.
3 of you start to see one of these trees move closer towards you guys. Fuller, on the other hand, does not. He's looking in the opposite direction.
Dumbass.
You guys see this tree just start charging at you guys. So, I need initiative rolls for you guys.
Okay, well.
So, with initiative order for this group, John, you're up first.
You're staying here, Ray.
Dude, it looks like... Sorry, it looks like Trent, Guardian. Not Trent. Big, burly, sorry.
Hey, yo. Okay, so you were up first.
Let's go with we're gonna do something.
You gonna move?
Do I need to? He's right next to me.
Not
I guess
really.
do it.
I mean, on the map, yes, but you are on the opposite side of him.
Let's go. Yeah, this makes sense. He's a tree. I'm gonna move to him, and on my way moving to him, I'm gonna produce flame and put it on the boy.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Let's go with... Get out of my... Stop. Go away. I can't read with you in my way. I'm gonna do Fury Blows as my bonus action.
Okay.
2 melee. 1. Oh, nat 20.
Mhm.
Suck it, Treebeard. Okay, roll damage and double. Oh, it's just 5. There's no... Okay, so it's 10 for the first one.
Okay.
And then a 16. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Yurt. Another 5 damage, so 15 total.
Okay.
I did something.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, the map loaded. Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Can't do anything else.
All right. Well. All right. With initiative order, then it would be Fuller's turn, but because his perception was really low, he skips this turn. So William, you're up.
Sorry, what's going on?
It would be Fuller's turn, but because of the perception check, his was the lowest. His is the surprise round, so he cannot do anything this round. It then moves on to your turn.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this only hurts people I choose. Okay, I'm gonna throw my javelin at him.
Okay.
Hey, is this a humanoid creature, by the way?
No.
Damn it. Should have just said yes.
No, it specifically says huge plant.
Okay. But it looks like a person.
You look like a person.
That's because I am.
Okay, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
It has a name.
Okay.
It's a tree thing.
It's Trent.
Yes. He is named Trent.
Oh god.
It's
What
good.
Andrea?
Okay. 6.
Nope. Needed to get a 15.
Okay.
Hot loser.
Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, John, your ears are about to be dead. Throw this thing, hits it in the center, and it kabooms very loudly, dealing 54 points of damage. That's a one-time type of thing, though.
To everybody?
No, just him. Luckily, that's why I chose this thing.
Okay.
It just hurts your ears. That's all.
All right.
So mofo
So-
almost
And then for my bonus action, I guess I'll just light the javelin on fire. I mean, lightning. Spark it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the next up is his name. All right, little buddy's gonna move, so that way he's not underneath John. He's gonna go this way.
Oh.
And he is go.
Go on, this is your archetype name. Should
Yeah,
be
it
easy
is.
clap.
But he doesn't have a weapon.
But that's why he's a big spell boy.
I know, but he could be doing something that is good for this battle, but he needs a weapon first. So,
Forge a stick.
he is going to see what else he can do for right now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, why not? He is going to cast Leaf Storm at 3rd level. So, needs to be a dexterity saving throw. But it is a cone attack, so it will not hit John in this instance.
Cool.
So, it is a dexterity. Damn. Okay. 16, which is the dex save. So it will be halved. Sheesh. Okay. 6d4
Heard.
slashing damage, but so it's a total of 19, but that will be halved. So he takes 9. 9 damage. And with all of this damage that has taken, he has taken from both William and Name at this time, you see that its branches start to splinter off and start snapping. As you hear it say, The cycle of guardianship is eternal. Our forms may perish, but the spirit of our duty shall live on. Okay, yeah, that's all Name can do. So then it would be top of the round, so it's John's. Oh wait, no, it's not. It is actually the Treant Guardian's turn.
That's good.
And you see as he says these words to you guys after doing that, you see as his bonus action, you see him kind of like focus and channel the energy of ancient magic in this forest, and you see it start to surround him, and the grassy area that is around you guys starts to turn into a lush, verdant paradise as you start to see the pieces that have snapped and splinter off start to regrow, and the shield arm that he has starts to reform itself as he heals himself. And as he's healing his wounds with this energy from the earth, the sapling of hope may yet grow from the ashes of repentance. Surrender the heart and find redemption. With that, he is then going to use his multi-attack to do 2 slam attacks into John that is in front of him.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Oh, I bet. Okay, so one is a 19 and a 22.
Both hit.
Okay. So you then take 32.
Can I try to stop the second one with the bulwark shield?
I mean, you can try.
What you need, dexterity?
Yeah.
22.
Okay. So then, yeah, it'll take 16. You'll take 16 damage, and then you will block the other attack. So, John, you just take 16 damage.
Okay.
And with that, he is just going to move back just a little bit. So he's still in range, but he's just gonna step back a bit. With that, yeah, that's his turn. So yeah, John, you are up.
All right, let's try this again. We're gonna swing with my sword this time. Oh, fucking crit!
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Nice. All right, so I have to roll my 46 first and then double it. Okay, so 9, so 18 plus 7 is 26.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah, that's it. That's it for me. I'm gonna save a bonus.
Okay.
What can I do for my bonus? Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna just do an unarmored strike. I didn't realize I could do that as a bonus. I forgot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna punch him in the face again.
Go for it.
26.
I mean, yeah.
Great, 5 damage.
5 damage, okay.
On top of that, wrecked, loser.
Okay, so next up is Fuller's turn. Now he sees what's going on and moves around this way. And I'll say he's about right there, actually. He's
Laying pipe.
He's gonna fire off his pistol. And not hit.
And not hit. Hurt.
Yeah, you see it. You see the treant as he goes to shoot him. Just take his like big shield arm and just bat it away. And yeah, with that, he's just gonna be like, screw it, and just run in and just do some flurry of blows.
Hurt.
Just completely whiffs it, and the treant is just he is punching that shield arm, and he is not hitting.
Couldn't be me.
Fuller is not hitting the treant, so that is all he
Maybe
can do.
try that guillotine.
Yeah, Alright. So with that, William, you're up.
I guess I'll just make an attack with the javelin.
Okay, go for it.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Ten plus 3, 13 points of damage. That's all I got.
Okay. Oh, wrong number. There we go. Okay. Well, with that, it is Name's turn. Let's see, what can he do? I guess this would work. Oh, yeah, it is. It's gonna run forward a little bit, hide in these little trees right here. He's going to cast Infestation as he reaches his arms up and shoots it towards this treant. As you see a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites fly out from Name. Needs to make a con save. Okay. Ooh. A con save of 24. So it saves against it. But he does take damage from it. He takes 7 damage, and he saved, so he does not get pushed back and moved out of the way. He stays firm, but does take the 7 damage from that attack. As his bonus action, he is going to cast a healing word at first level. It's his last first level spell. And he is going to cast it at John. As you get spellcasting ability modifier. What is it? Oh, it's 5, so You get 14 HP back. Okay. So, John, you get 14 HP back, and you. That is the end of Name's turn.
Okay, let's.
Yep. And then next up, it is the Treant, who is going to go and, because he has taken a lot of damage from William, so instead he is going to target William by picking up a nearby rock and throwing it at you. So he's gonna do that.
Okay.
And that is a 20 to hit.
Nope. Never mind. No, hold on. One off. Is there one off?
Okay. And yeah. So it just he throws it to, because of the height difference between everybody, he throws it just above your head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean that's all he can really do at this moment, sadly. Yeah, okay. So yeah, John, it is your turn.
Round 2, here we go. Swinging again.
Yep.
That's all I'm good for. 22.
22. Yeah, that hits.
Where are we at?
I really can't. I can't even use. There wouldn't be a point to use his reaction because it's not gonna work.
17.
17 damage. Jesus. Okay.
Did I kill him? Did I win?
It does not.
I'm
But you do see that the lasting damage that he has taken, and then he re-healed, but then took more damage again. You are seeing that he is, like, more pieces of his branches are starting to splinter off and start snapping off as well.
Okay. We'll just punch him in the face again.
Go for it.
My bonus action.
Go for it.
My bonus. 19.
Damn.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah, you do, because even if I use his reaction, his armor class would be bumped up to an 18, but you got a 19.
I'm a goat.
God damn it!
Punch him in the smug face.
Do it. Let's see how much damage it does, though.
It's just 5.
Oh, then he's fine.
Oh, you can go say it like that.
I mean, he's like, he's on death's door. You're starting to see parts of him start to wither away. So yeah, after that, it's Fuller's turn. I'm guessing, yeah. And he's just gonna do another shot and miss completely. Yeah, he's disappointed in his
Is he now?
Yeah, he's definitely disappointed in his actions today. William, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me see. And I guess I'll just smack him again with the javelin. 18.
thought that was a one-time thing. Or was that the other one?
That was its ability.
Oh,
Now I'm just
okay.
using it as an actual weapon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
smacking him with the.
Okay. Well, again, even if I tried to use his reaction, his armor class would go up to an 18, but you would still hit the 18. So, yeah. So, there are 2 times where he could have used his reaction to shield, but doesn't matter because you guys both still hit him. So give me the damage.
Another 10 points.
Another 10 points of damage. Well, he had 5 HP. Because if you hit before John's attack, you would have hit the 10 HP that he had. But
Can I do this? Can I hit him like in the legs as John is punching him in the face?
I mean, yeah. So as you guys do this combo attack, as like John is running up and punching this dude, and William comes in and starts just stabbing him with his javelin. As he starts to wither away, you hear, as the last leaf falls, remember this: the Guardian's watch is never over. The heart will call to those who listen. As he completely falls and withers away and gets swept away in the wind. At this time, you hear a message from the group inside, saying, "Wait! Don't attack anything."
Specify.
So, Arden and Zarlius, you can come back. And we will then switch over to this, where my screen has been frozen this entire time because I've been showing you guys the freaking thing. Nice. Cool. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I love when this is capturing. Or should I say not capturing?
It's okay. It's fun. It's fun. Would whoever sent that message like to specify on what not to attack?
Like,
You attack a golem.
yeah. If someone attacks the golem, they're kind of endangered.
What about trees?
If he said something about being a guardian, same thing.
Oh yeah, he's dead now.
All right.
Okay,
So, yeah, with this, we'll cut back to the group inside to see where they are at with this standstill. Okay, so the Treant Guardian has fallen. And we'll cut back over here. Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
They're going sleepy bye-bye. In the forever box.
They might.
Are you talking about us, Trevor?
Yeah. You guys. Yeah.
Well, knowing now that they did that, I'm just gonna face our buddy here and be like, where do y'all go when y'all die? Just for posterity's sake.
Well,
Didn't think about that one, did you, Trevor?
If we must return to the dust and stone from whence we came, let it be known we didn't falter. The heart, however, must be reclaimed.
See. That is the main reason we came here.
As you see the energy of this stone golem start to fluctuate,
Oh.
and he also crumbles to the ground and turns to dust.
Do you leave anything behind?
Not really. There is just a giant. Well, not really. That pillar is now turned to dust as well.
Damn.
Plus, none of you guys could carry it anyway.
Oh boy.
And yes, so both guardians have disappeared.
You're taking 2 vials of the ash.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just I'll do about the same. I'll just scoop some up. I want to see what's going on with them.
And just like take these wonderful earthen cremains and just put them in a jar.
You do this.
We're all macabre.
Both of you do this. Zarlius and Arden. As everybody stares at you. And
Will not be stared at by a bunch of nerds. Let that be known.
everybody stares at you. And Liar, the halfling off to the side, she pipes up and says, "Y'all are a weird bunch."
Likewise.
Touche.
Really, it's really not possible for me to do.
She
Well,
responds.
not different notes.
Yeah, she responds with touche. And then you see, after she responds with the touche, you see her face start to sadden a little bit at the remembrance, as well as looking down at the pile of blood that still remains from their Goliath companion.
Did you know him long?
Cedric off to the side looks up at you guys and says, I had known him probably the longest. He was a valiant warrior, and I am sad to see him go. But that's he shouldn't have gone out like that. We all shouldn't go out like that. Who was that?
That was a bitch.
And we're an anti-bitch club here.
Yeah, I guess that's like a way to put it.
The earring turns into a speakerphone all of a sudden. You're goddamn right it is.
Are y'all gonna be able to find a way in, or do we have to meet y'all outside?
Hold on. I'm
I
going
don't know
to...
if we want to come in.
No, I'm going to... Hold on. With that... Perception check.
Oh, by the way, hey John. Well, hold on real quick. Hey John, by the way. If we do decide to go in here, Somebody exploded. Just warning. Okay, go
Oh,
on.
I mean,
Perception check, I'm
you
sorry.
don't really know that. You still remember that one disappeared before
Yeah, I did.
the
You
other
said
one.
I watched it.
No, you only saw like the aura of the people. You didn't see it in full detail. But you see it just poof out of existence, as well as a couple minutes later the black and red aura disappear as well. But
So 2 people exploded. Fuck.
no, oh my god.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you're just being an idiot. I understand. Okay. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So with you adding the comment of the sending stone turning into a speaker, 2 people on the opposite side, however, the 2 that are close by Zarlius, do not hear it at all. But the 2 on the opposite side, so Cedric and Lyre, hear you say that. But the other 2 that are right in front of Zarlius do not hear you mention the comment about this mysterious woman. As they both like look up and then look over at Zarlius. And then for context sake, William, are you going to describe what the sending stone looks like?
I guess it would have depended on the person or whoever's it came out of, because I would have personalized them to each person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in this part, it would be Arden, because Arden is close by. Arden is close by the 2 that heard you, while Zarlius is by the 2 that did not hear you. So, I'll say this. Because every sending stone is technically designed to fit the person, Arden and Zarlius, just describe to me what your sending stones look like. Or what they would resemble.
Okay.
Maybe some kind of like a snail, like a spiral snail, the little spiked ones,
Okay.
and it just kind of fits.
Yeah.
Okay. And for Arden?
My sending stone kind of looks like a flower bud. It's not bloomed. It's like kind of compressed into like a pink flower bud.
All right. I like it. So I'll say this. With it technically going on, I don't know, speaker mode, your flower blooms for a second. And then it shuts.
Thinking.
And both Cedric and Lyre look towards Arden and are like, huh. Guess you guys have more party members?
Yeah,
It's a cop.
Just a couple.
just a few.
And at this time, everybody turns and looks at each other. And it's like, you see Alara and Valeria just talking to each other in like pretty much in the middle of the room, kind of like just describing everything that just happened, talking about all these things. And then Alara turns to you guys and it's like, well, we didn't make it in time. The Heart of Dusk is gone. The Golem or Guardian Juggernaut thing. That thing. You know, after talking to it for a little bit, I really didn't want to fight him anymore, and I kind of felt bad for shooting a lightning bolt at him, but
He knew the risks.
That is true. We
Yeah,
already
he knew the risk.
we already fought a stone golem earlier, so it was bound to happen again at some point. But well, we for us archaeologists, I mean, sure, finding this temple was great and all, finding the treasures and the spoils of this place, seeing the traps and everything, and exploring this thing. It's historical in a way, but then at the same time, learning about some of this history, as well as being defeated, and in such a shockingly way. I don't know what is next for me, and well, them. Probably us, for that matter. But I say we should probably get out of here first. And as she says that, you start to hear the shifting and shaking of the stone and the bricks as this place is about to start crumbling down.
Fuck, we need to get out of here.
So, I will need to make this work, to make this make sense and be fun. I will need everybody to make dexterity, athletics. I will say from where you guys are, 1, 2, 3, 4 athletics checks, as well as 4 dexterity saving throws. And we'll go one at a time, so that way I get all of this in here.
Does this include me and John?
No, you guys are outside. You guys aren't
Okay,
even.
just make sure.
You guys are not even by the entrance yet. Like, you guys were still on
Just
the
making sure.
pathway to it. Okay. So Zarlius got 17 and a 14. Okay.
Yep, for my first 2.
First 2. Okay.
We
So
needed.
you make it to a similar corridor that you were in before from the very beginning
Okay.
with those 2.
Just you.
Arden,
Going or
well, no, we'll stop. Arden, give me your 2 athletics checks first.
Hold on, be a bit. What did you say? Which roll?
Athletics first.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
Yeah, I mean, neither is Elloria either, because she just did hers as well. Okay, so give me two athletics checks
Minus.
first. Just go for it. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So, for your 16, you get out of this chamber room. You get down to the corridor. And with a 7, you go to turn this corner and you trip over a rock.
Do you see my rolls?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So, with your 16 athletics check, you make it out of the room you were in. However, with the 7, you turn the corner and trip over a rock. And pretty much the same thing with Alara, except she is halfway through this corridor right here and makes it to there. And now it is Valeria's turn. And she is not that athletic either, so she gets about right here and trips and falls. And Liar actually gets advantage on these rolls. So yeah, she's good. She's out of here.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's already gone.
Yeah, she's right behind you. And Cedric is coming out. He got a 19 and a 9. So he makes it to about right here. And then with the 9, he's in between that. And I'll say for Arden, Kiri goes with you. Just because Kiri is technically part of your staff. And Dahlia's gonna go. That is not the right check. Never mind. Don't worry about that one. And she is going to run over here, try to dodge out of this way of the owl, and just trip down the stairs.
Ow.
And then she gets a 20, so she then runs around and is right in front of you, Arden. And last but not least, we have Cassius as well. And boy is zooming, so he's right here. He's caught up and is right there. Next up, I guess give me another athletics, Arden, but this one is for Sparkles.
Wait, it's for what?
Your owl.
Oh, not Twilight.
Mhm.
Okay. If that had...
2.
Can I?
Okay. So he starts to move and gets pelted by a brick. Give me another one.
I'm scared to give you another.
Give me another one.
My pet bird got pelted by a brick.
Okay, so I'll say this. He takes from the rock from before. He takes 6
Okay, cool.
He takes
That's
6
130
damage.
health. He'll be alright.
Yeah, he takes 6
I
damage.
hurt
from
him a
that.
little bit.
And then an 11. Okay, he's right in front of Elloria, right behind you. With that, so now need everybody to give me 2 dexterities saving throws.
Oh, great. How agile am I? Let's find out.
Oh no!
Do dexterity checks?
Yeah, dexterity saving throws.
Oh, wait. Okay, I found it. I don't have any bonuses to that. It's lucky. Okay.
Because so
Well,
these dexterity checks are for dodging falling bricks and rubble during your movement. So during your stride to get through. So I will say
it's
for Zarlius, because of your athletics, I will say your 6 on the dexterity save, you barely dodged out of the way, but you did take a little bit of damage, so I'll say it'll be halved because you did move out of the way. Because of your athletics. So that is not the right die. You take 3 damage from your first movement. So when you were in the main corridor leaving the main room. And then for the other one, you got a 15, so you're good. You saved, or you moved out of the way for that one. Arden, for you're 19. This one, this was coming out of the main room, going through the corridor. You have made it. However, you did trip and fall turning around this corner. So I'll say with you tripping and falling over this rock, with your athletics, you dodge out of the way of a falling brick that was going to smash you in the head.
God damn.
Give me another dexterity saving throw, because there's one more.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will also do. Oh god, these guys. I swear. Okay.
16.
16. Okay, yeah. So similarly, you kind of dodge out of the way by like kind of rolling a little bit. Okay, so Valeria takes 6 damage from hers. Actually, that should be another. She takes another 10 damage actually from both of hers. And then okay. So for Liar, so she is good. She was good. She dodged out of the way. That's kind of what got her behind you, Zarlius. But she does. You do see, like, as you kind of turn back to see, like, who's all following you and everything. You do see. She is a little ways behind you, but you do see a little bit of like a pebble, kind of fall down and hit her shoulder, and she takes 2 damage.
Yeah, she'd be fine. Walk it off.
And Cedric. Yeah, he's good. He's good. And ooh, yeah. So Thalia was able to get past everybody as well, except she took like the most damage from all the rubble. So yeah, she took 14 damage from all of that. And Cassius, 2 dexterity saving throws, 17 and 20. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Arden. Give me 2 more dexterity saving throws for your Twilight Owl.
Oh boy.
Okay. He does get hit by another brick that falls down. He takes 3 damage.
Bro, leave my bird alone.
Okay, now the final 2 athletics checks and dexterities. So Zarlius, go first because you're in front.
Okay. Final 2 acrobat and dexterity.
Yeah.
Or athletic.
Yeah, 2 athletics and then 2 dexterity.
Okay. Alright. Here's my last 2 athletics and then my 2 dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so you got a 13 and a 17. So, and 17 on both. Damn. Okay. So you get to this corner where you guys entered, and remember the wall had already fallen down where you were walking over all these, this wall. So like this brick and everything. So you are about to make your way through this weird tunnel, and you take a step and you trip for a second on your 13 athletics, and then you catch yourself and you continue through, and you are around the corner right here, and with your 17 dexterity saving throw you dodged out of the way of all the rubble that was falling down. So next up is Liar. She has advantage. Jesus. It's a good thing she has advantage, because goddamn, that would have been bad. And oh, beautifully. Okay, she comes around, like veering around this corner. However, she does take some damage from one of the rocks that are falling down. Takes 4 more damage. And oh, I forgot. So her temp hit points are gone, and she takes. Oh god, I forgot how much damage she took. I'll just do. I don't know. She probably took like 10 at this point. I'll be honest. And she makes it, and she's like, she actually passes you.
God damn.
Next up is Daya. She is. Oof. Not good. She comes over and just immediately just trips right over here.
Jesus.
It's these rocks, man, that were already on the ground there. Yeah. And so
Those are the silent killers.
yeah, those are silent killers. So she's right there now. Cassius is up next because he's in front. God damn, he was doing great, and then he immediately trips and falls. And then gets back up and keeps going. And then yeah, he trips and falls, takes some damage from that fall, like just hitting himself on the ground. And he takes 4 damage. All right. He takes 4 damage, and then he's able to move through and is right here at this point. Okay, Arden, it is your turn. 2 athletics and then 2 dexterity.
Bet.
Once again.
Do this the pro gamer way. Got you. I rolled all of me. Everyone believe in me.
Yep. And then once you're done with that, you'll have to do it again for the owl.
Someone didn't believe hard enough. I rolled a 1.
So, Arden, with that 1, yeah, you do get hit. You get hit by a couple of rocks this time, and you take 10 damage.
Where we?
Okay, so then give me your athletics, or your 2 athletics checks. So,
Gotcha.
So what happens is with your 1 dexterity saving throw, what happens is you go to stand up to start your next like sprint, and you just get pelted with 3 rocks.
I'm ready.
Yeah. So just give me your athletics checks, and then we'll see where you go. Yeah, that okay. So that's where your 5 comes in. Your 5 is because you got hit. And,
Yeah, that tracks.
yeah, and your 12. Give me another dexterity saving throw.
Bro, I'm never believing in my rolls ever again.
You get 3 damage to you as you get hit once more. And then now give me 2 more athletics and 2 more dexterity because this is for the owl.
Homie, I'm not doing great.
Okay. As you look back to see your owl following you in this corridor, you just see him get pelted with a bunch of pebbles and some bricks thrown in, and he takes 43 damage.
Why, please?
And oh god, no! I accidentally deleted a character. Oh no. Okay. 2 more athletics checks from Elloria. Okay. 2 more dexterity. Oof. Okay, so with her athletics, she goes, runs by, passes the owl, runs around Arden. and gets to where Cassius is. And then she goes to try to pass Athalia and just completely whiffs it and falls on the ground right here. And she takes a couple of damage from, or a little bit of damage. Whoops. 3 damage. From a rock that just... Actually, no. She takes 3 damage from falling on the ground. I'll say that. And then Cedric and Valeria are left. They are not doing good. They are not doing great. Okay. So, he comes around the corner, trips on the same rock that you did, Arden, at the first part. But is able to catch himself a little bit and then walk a little bit, but then is stopped by the owl. And he does end up taking a little bit of damage as well from a nearby rock that is falling down that was part of the cluster that hit the owl. As now Valeria is the last one to go. And okay, cool. I'll say she goes and starts for a run. Takes a little bit of damage first. And it's a decent amount. 7. Okay. Takes 7 damage. And then she just books it past all of you. And even Cassius around the corner. And she has found her stride. Okay, so now we need just two more, or I'll say 2 more for everybody past this corner. So I will say Zarlius, Liar, and Alara, and possibly Thalia. Only need 1 of each now, and then everybody else needs 2. Yeah, with that, you push past Liar real quick, and you are out. You come running out of that doorway that you guys had came in, and you kind of stand in the doorway a little bit to try to keep it open. And then Liar's gonna go next, which again she has advantage, but I really don't think that's needed, but I'll do it anyway. Yep, okay. And yeah, same thing, except she's on the opposite side. However, because of height-wise, she is not actually able to help you try to keep the door open. But she is out of the way, so everybody can get cleared. And then Alara's next. And yeah, she's fine. She's able to run through here and get to where you guys are at. And then now she will go off to this side where Liar is at and help you. So next up is this one. And okay, yeah. So Dahlia gets about right here, trips and falls. She dodges out of everything except for where her placement of her foot is. It gets just kind of lodged into the ground, so she is kind of stuck at the moment. So next up will be Valeria, who's going to use hers. And that works. And then what I'm also going to have her do is a strength. Surprising enough. So she's going to run over and she kind of trips around the corner but catches herself, comes around and runs into Thalia, but also picks her up as well. And they both run out of here. which is very surprising to see this happen. And then not last, but next, we have Cassius, who well enough just same thing, books it out of the way and does this. Arden and Cedric are the last two remaining. Now, to keep this door open, we have Zarlius and Elloria. I'm gonna need both of you to do some strength checks
Yes.
to see if you can keep this door
Can
open long enough.
Can I go at advantage because I'm transforming?
Sure. Yeah.
This is regular strength or saving throws?
Regular strength.
Okay.
Because it is starting to collapse. You are now in the kind of weird tunnel walkway of this. So, okay, so a 18 and a 15 are good for right now. I will say Alara is struggling a little bit. So Arden, give me 2 athletics checks and dexterity saving throws.
Wait, what?
2 athletics, like same thing. 2 athletics, 2 dexterity saving throws. I'll say if you somehow roll very well, you will be out of here. Okay?
Hooray. The power of believing strikes again.
It's not bad.
Bet.
They're not bad. And then 2 dexterity saving throws.
We're winning. I hate it.
Okay, so same thing that happened with Alia. Your leg gets caught into the ground as you turn this corner. Okay, give me 2 more for the Twilight Owl. So same thing that you've been doing. And then again, same thing for the Twilight Owl as well.
Twilight Sparkles, please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Today is not a good day for plant and bird creatures everywhere.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I will say only takes a little bit of damage from that, or from this. There's not too much going on. 6 damage.
Oh.
Okay, and then Cedric. Come on, buddy. You have the highest athletics. Come on. There we go.
Holy shit.
All right, that's what I like to see. Oh, that's definitely what I like to see. Yeah. Oh no, he's fine. He fucking he blasts past you,
Oh,
and then he's going to actually stay on this side, but also help hold it open. So 14. He's struggling a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Did I roll again to...
So yeah,
For
strength. Yep, strength for Alara and Zarlius. Ooh. Okay, it is starting to crumble at this point. Arden, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw first to see if you can.
okay.
Or no. Give me an acrobatics to see if you can get your leg unstuck first.
Damn that.
What is it? An 11? It's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Bruh, I cast Mold Earth and turn this little piece that's making my legs stuck into loose earth so I can get up and leave.
Okay. I mean, yeah, do it. So I will say you will still get hit from that 3.
Yeah.
You take 9 damage. And give me a final athletics check
Got you.
to get out.
Fourteen, please.
That is
Let me leave.
that is pretty good. Yep. So you are able to get out with Kiri in tow. Now, Zarlius.
Yep.
Strength again.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
19.
Oh my.
All right.
So, Alara has found this inner strength that she didn't know she had, and she just holds this ceiling up as Zarlius, you get the inner strength as well. And I mean, Cedric has it too, but he has a height difference between the two of you, and I don't know how he's holding this up. But oh wait, no, I do. He's using his halberd to just hold it in place. And all right, Arden, give me, I guess at this point, 2 athletics checks and 2 more dexterity saving throws for your owl.
So 2 dex and 2 dex. All right, good.
Yes. All right.
Oh no.
Okay. So I'll say with the 16. Well, with the 4, they'll get hit around the corner. But the 16, they'll be fine around the corner where you and Thalia got stuck. Now, those are for the dexterity. Give me the athletics and see if I'm right. See if the owl gets here or gets a little bit further.
This is getting worse.
Okay, I mean that's pretty much it. We'll do one more strength check. And Zarlius, one more strength.
Fuck.
Make me lose my bird, and I am quick.
I'll say this. The inner strength that Alara, Zarlius, and Cedric have starts to wane. I'll say this. Give me one more dexterity check this time. And a dexterity saving throw. Just to see if it's a little different.
Okay. Oh, that almost hit a 3. Get my flowery fucking ass out of here.
Okay. And then, so that's the dex. So it saves from being crushed. Give me the athletics to see if it makes it out with you guys.
Stop playing!
How much movement does the Twilight Owl have?
No.
Was it?
Let me see. All the way there. 40 feet.
even with that athletics, it will make it through. Just barely, though. Just barely, though.
You see him just gliding his way out, and while the thing is about to collapse, one little sparkly feather gets caught underneath the rubble, but he's out by a hair.
That is exactly what happens. It was
that
a really,
the death of a character? Jesus.
it was a close call. It was a really close call. And
Yeah.
with that, from the team outside, you guys start to see a bunch. Oh yeah. Before I get to this as well, we're technically done with the maps. I mean, I guess I can have the entrance open, but I don't know. And actually, yeah, screw it. I'll do it. Give me a second. Okay. You guys start to see... God, Arden is all the way over here. Liar is all the way over here. Jesus. Okay, what is everybody doing over there? Okay. You start to see Zarlius appear. You see somebody else. Or you see a new person. And then another one. And another one. And then... Actually, pretty much everybody. The only one you guys recognize is Zarlius, and then eventually you see Cassius come out. And then you guys finally see Arden come out. And then, close behind, you guys also see the Twilight Owl appear as well. And for everybody that would like to see this map, it is a cluster. It is so bad. Everybody is on this screen towards the entrance of this. So for William and John and Name and Fuller, as all of you guys turn your attention to this temple, that from your side, you just start to hear rumbling and feeling the tremors of the ground start to shake and starting to see it start to collapse and everything. Not too long after, you start to see these people start to appear one after the other. And I'm going to get back over to this one for the role-playing aspect. So, William.
Yes.
You are shaken by the experience because you just saw, that it was perfectly fine a couple minutes ago. And then you start to see everybody funneling out of the entrance as fast as they can, tripping over each other and pretty much trying to get away from this temple before it fully collapses. And you start to see your familiar friends. You see Zarlius first. And then you see a bunch of new people. And then you see Cassius. And then at the very end, you see Arden come out, and then you see the Twilight Owl just behind them.
Okay, every sparkles is okay. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So what happened in there?
You know the words. Almost getting crushed to death. Just your average day.
Mm-hmm.
We
Arden, was there a bitch
saw
in there?
a guy, I think blood boil so hard that it just popped. We saw the death of a culture,
Hmm.
and now I never want to enter a temple again.
Ever.
Fair point.
Also, I have a vial of dirt. Well, it was a person or thing. I have a dirt. I have a
Yeah,
thing
me
of it
too.
now.
I'll shake mine.
Yeah, so William, you
Nice.
see Zarlius pull out this like, I guess sack. Really, there's not much.
Yeah,
really,
I had a
like,
bag.
don't really have like a vial or anything. Just like pulls out this sack and it's like, hey, look at this, and like opens it, and you're like, oh yeah, and then you pull out a vial.
I got some of them too. Would I know anything about this blood boiling magic? Blood magic kind of is up my alley.
Give me a history check.
Okay. 25.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes. You have seen as well as experimented a little bit with blood magic, but not entirely, because you mainly focus on like gravity and force magic. But you have seen it be used before. But mostly the little bit that you remember that it was used for was mostly like healing and like blood transfusions and stuff. But blood boiling is a thing that can happen, depending on the intensity and the malice that certain people might have.
Reasons.
And yeah, you remember it quite well. But I would say, like, if there are any more spells that like deal with blood, like in certain other way, like aspects and ways, not entirely, but you've seen it be used through blood transfusions for healing people, as well as
The way I use my blood magic.
yeah, the blood magic that helps with blood hunters as they do their crimson rites and everything. That you're
But nothing to that extent.
but nothing to boiling blood. It's possible. Like, you remember that it's definitely possible, but
Yeah.
you haven't actually seen it before.
Alright. Arden, why did y'all even... Arden and Zarlius, why in the fuck did y'all even come here?
We were trying to find an amulet. Amulet.
Mm-mm.
I thought that was
Wasn't
our
it?
job.
It is a stone.
A stone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Whole rock. We risked our lives
Yeah,
for a whole rock.
Yeah, like you see them both like stumble over these words trying to tell you exactly what they were looking for. And
At this
lo-
point,
a
never
lot-
we were looking for.
yeah, I was gonna say, with them stumbling over their words, Alara pipes up and says, "We were looking for the Heart of Dusk. It is an ancient stone that, in the hands of the wrong people, can be very, very dangerous and can bring chaos to this world that hasn't already happened. And I'm sorry that your friends had to experience this. I had no idea. I had no idea that this mysterious person was going to come and capture it for their own. We were trying to get here first because I'm an archaeologist, and as she turns around and points at everybody else that you have not seen. And so we are all archaeologists in some way, shape, or form. And we had a little competition to try to find it before anybody could use it. However, we were too late. And then we got attacked by a Juggernaut inside. And then the entire temple decided to crumble on top of us.
Okay, well, what was this a temple to?
So, tried to get it out of the guy to talk, but he wasn't very smart.
Who? This one right here, and I'll point at the Cedric dude. I was like, this one? I can make him talk. I'm in the mood to make him talk.
He's not a he's just an archaeologist. He's really not much. It's the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
They were told to stop something from emerging, but they didn't even know what it was.
They couldn't remember.
Yeah, and then Alara tries to remember and she can't. She knows that it was that this temple was home to the forgotten, or was a temple to a forgotten god. Jesus.
Do you know which god?
Hold on. Well, with that, the 12 that she got on that history check is kind of going back through her memory and checking everything. And she remembers what she told Arden and Zarlius and Cassius when they arrived at the temple entrance. And she goes, well, long ago there was a powerful deity whose name has been lost to time. This deity was known only as the Forgotten God. He was betrayed by his followers, or they were betrayed by their followers, and sealed within its own temple. Over the centuries, the temple was overgrown by the jungle, as she, shows you, like, everywhere around. And its location was lost to the outside world. But recently, an ancient text was discovered that hinted at this temple's location and the immense treasure that would lie within. But it was guarded by the remnants of the Forgotten God's power. And as we just talked about, there was a temple Juggernaut on the inside, and she recalls you guys exchanging a conversation earlier, and whatever you guys fought out here were some, if not the last remaining guardians of this temple from centuries ago. And we, as she points to herself and everybody else, we are from the same archaeologist camp and everything, except I have different parties and I'm doing my own thing. However, as she turns and looks at everybody else, Valeria? As Valeria looks up with a sad face on... She has a sad face on her as she looks up at Alara. What is it? Alara turns. This rivalry is fun and all, but I think it's about time we set aside our differences and joined forces to try and create the ultimate archaeologist group that this world, maybe even history, will ever know. We will write down all of our knowledge that we know, and maybe in times past, or present, or near future, we will be known around the world, and possibly even the galaxy itself. But who knows? Only time can tell. As the other people in this group, William, give me a perception check. Real quick.
Okay. My passive's 20, if that helps anything.
A 20 is all? Okay.
Yeah, a 20.
Okay. Yeah, so with the 20, okay, you see the features of all of these people. You did point out Cedric earlier. And you see him as a hill dwarf that has blue eyes, red hair, and tan skin. And he is 4'6". And you see him carrying a halberd in his arms. And he's wearing chainmail armor. And he has a holy symbol that is kind of imbued into the armor itself. And he also has a shield on his back. You look over at the woman standing next to him, who is about average height, 5'10", with deep red skin, silver hair, and golden eyes. She is a tiefling. You see her as a cleric with a mace and a light crossbow. And you see a halfling with a rapier and 2 daggers to her side, and a short bow on her back. She's wearing a cloaked... she's wearing a cloak, that's what I should say. She has black hair, light tan skin, and brown eyes. And she's 3'2". And then the 2 that were mentioned earlier, Alara and Valeria. You see Valeria is a brown hair, fair-skinned, green-eyed human at 5'8". And Alara is a high elf wizard, and Valeria is a wizard as well. But Alara has silver hair, emerald eyes, and bronze skin at 6 foot. She is the tallest one of this group.
Oh my.
How long have y'all been in town?
Alara looks at everybody, and for me, it's only been like a day, maybe 2. Because I had a lecture at the town library before coming here, and that's where I ran into your friends. And for them, hey Valeria, have you guys even been to town? As Valeria looks up and says, "Huh. Yeah, I think for us it was 2 days, possibly 3. But then after that we left to find the temple, and we were already there before you guys got here. So, uh, yeah, that's all I could really say. And Alara, to what you said a bit ago about us teaming up, I think that'll be a good idea, because we've lost our guard. Again, what Cedric said earlier, he should not have gone out that way. But then again, neither should all of us. So, I don't know about you, but I don't know if I want to fight that person. I don't mind helping,
Ooh.
but I don't know if we'd be able to win.
Fight who?
And the mysterious woman that was there, that took the Heart of Dusk and killed our Goliath friend.
Black hair, golden eyes, pale skin.
Yes.
Oh, this bitch is fucking dead. Okay.
Right? She had frightening aura. Her eyes just stared at us. We were all in shock by what was going on. And then, next thing we know, boom. Blood everywhere. He was gone. And then, a couple seconds later, she was as well.
Right. Okay. It's probably best for the lot of you to move on from this city. I have a feeling shit's gonna get really wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
They all look at each other. And like, yeah, that seems like the best course of action if we all want to survive this. But, you know, I'll say this. We're all safe for right now. So what I'll say is this, and this is Alara talking, so the high elf. I have grown to like your friends. So, Arden, Zarlius, if I remember correctly, those are your names.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's best if we all go back to town for now. And in the morning, all of us will leave. You guys can do what you want, but just know, we will be leaving Black Hallows. And I will be going with them. If our paths meet again at some point, I hope it is on better terms. But if not, we will stay and we will help fight with you, depending on what it is. But with that,
Okay.
we should probably head back to town for now. But like I said,
As we're walking, I'm gonna be talking with her.
okay, and then we are going to be we will leave in the morning. So, and then okay, did you want to talk to her about something?
Yeah, I go, and like, as you say, we'll leave him alone. I go, yeah, okay, that's fine. Just stay here and die, you know, your choice. But, you see, where I come from, archaeologists, especially ones that go to temples, are typically interested in religion. Are you interested in religion? I know those two are, and I'll point at the cleric and the Cedric.
You point at yeah, Cedric and the tiefling, or
Yeah.
the dwarf and the tiefling, I'll say. And she looks at you, and with somewhat of a puzzled look, but then It's like, well, religion, it comes and goes. There's times where you believe in faith, and there's times where you don't. Currently, I do not have a god or patron or, too much religious knowledge.
Amazing. Let me share something with you. So until recently, I have recently thought this, as you, a religious story. But I recently got my fucking ass handed to me by Death. The Horseman even matches it to the T from the book. Skeleton dude on a horse. He's a fucking dick.
History. She got a 22 on her history check. So her eyes widen when you say this. And
Well, yeah, that fucker's real. The woman that attacked y'all is connected to him somehow. And I'm after her anyway.
and
Do you think... I don't know.
You see her kind of like her eyes widen. And she kind of breaks out in a cold sweat a little bit.
Don't worry, if I could sweat, I
Well-
would do this thing.
Well, if what you say is true, and actually, hold on, let me do insight.
I don't lie.
It is
Like, my voice
I mean,
will change and everything. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna drop stone
Okay.
cold stern. I'm gonna go like, I do not lie.
okay. Well, she got a 9, so it's fine. But
She
yeah,
believes me.
with you, she believes you. She continues with, well, if what you say is true, and it definitely seems like you're not lying to me, then if death is real, that also means so are the others. And if that's true, this world is on the brink of destruction. There's probably nothing we can do.
Okay, here. And as I'm grabbing the tiefling by the collar and the cleric too, and the paladin. I'm like dragging them closer to me as I'm talking to her, and she's like walking in front of me.
Mhm.
Well, okay, you two and you listen. So, this old god, what stories can you tell me about? I'm gonna grab Arden and Zarlius too and drag them closer. Oh, come on, listen.
Oh, cuddle session here. Oh yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
I've been gone all session out.
Walk.
Yeah, all of you guys are now walking back. You guys are tired, so I will say this also because Sparkles got heavily injured. Actually, how much damage did Sparkles take in that, Arden?
Kind of big. You took, a good 130
Mm-hmm.
of total HP. He's down to 72.
Okay. Yeah, he's tired. He is not going to carry you guys.
No, not
Um,
happening.
So there's no stories
Okay.
y'all can tell me about this forgotten god? I'm gonna like lean back and kind of whisper in Arden and Zarlius's ear, and I go, I think I might know this. I think I might. Story's already wrong, but I think I might.
Okay.
And lean back in to listen to the story. As we're walking and they're thinking, "Oh, Zarlius, how's the leg doing? I see you're walking fine on it.
It's actually working pretty well.
That's good, man. If you need me to ever do any upgrades to it,
Thanks.
I know it's just made out of brass and some wood, but that's all they really had over there at the tower.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hmm. I don't know. There's just shadow steel stuff that's everywhere around here that they've been using for weapons and stuff. Maybe if I get an ingot or something and flatten it, put it on the sole of the foot, might help you with your stuff instead of it clinking around all the time.
Yeah, actually, I have boots for that.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I got them modified a little bit.
Well, there. Actually, I'll even bring in just for sake. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay. All right. So with a combined total, hold on. With all of these historians and religious people, we have 17, 16, and 13. Goddamn. We have a grand total of 63.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Grand total of 63 history check between two religious people and 2 historians. They all kind of huddle in a circle for a second to try to get their story right and make sure everything is right. And they all turn and look at you. It's like, well, with all the knowledge that we have, it's a kind of lengthy story if you're all right with that.
We're in the middle of the jungle walking back to the woods. We have time. Let's go.
All right. So you see them all look at each other and then nod. And they kind of take turns telling you guys the story. So I'm not really going to describe who's saying which part, but you're hearing it from 4 different people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Forgotten God is only known to the world as that. However, long ago, we have this god. It was the ancient world before the age of mortals. There was Eternus, the all-seeing god of time. Eternus was revered by a civilization that thrived on the mastery of chronomancy and the manipulation of time's ebb and flow. The civilization, known as the Aeonians, that's what it is, Aeonians, built a grand temple in Eternus's honor. A magnificent edifice that stood at the confluence of ley lines, pulsing with the magical energies of the world. The Aeonians were faithful in their worship, and in return, Eternus granted them long lives and the ability to foresee potential futures, ensuring their dominion over the lands. However, as the Aeonians grew more powerful, so too did their ambition and greed. They sought not just to predict time, but to control it completely, yearning for the power to rewrite history according to their whims. Eternus watched with growing concern as the Aeonians began to abuse their gifts, causing ripples through the fabric of time that threatened the very essence of reality. The God of Time realized that if left unchecked, the Aeonians' actions could lead to a cataclysm that would unravel the chronology of the world. In an attempt to avert disaster, Eternus chose to limit the Aeonians' power, sealing away the most dangerous secrets of time magic within the temple's inner sanctum. The Aeonians, however, viewed this as a betrayal by their deity. They believed Eternus had turned against them, withholding the full extent of the power they felt entitled to wield. Blinded by their hubris, the Aeonians conspired to rebel against Eternus. They performed a forbidden ritual, calling upon the dark forces that lurk in the space between seconds, minutes, and hours. In doing so, they managed to temporarily bind Eternus within the temple, stirring away the god's control over time and sealing the deity within its own sacred domain. The Aeonians, however...
Do you have any idea how they harnessed this, how could you say, and I'm gonna be like staring Zarlius directly in the eyes as I say this, harness, as they say, this void magic you're talking about? How did they do that?
Let's see, we'll get another history check. Or, no, not history. Not history. Arcana. So, both Cedric, the paladin, and Thalia, this cleric, turn and look at each other, and then look at you, confused. Alara and Valeria turn and look at each other. Alara looks confused a little bit, but has some knowledge. And Valeria, the human, turns and looks and is like, well, they the term void magic, we are not knowledgeable on that term per se, but
well, I mean, think about it, right? The place in between time and space, the place in between light and dark. I don't know. I just thought it would ring a bell. Who knows?
Well, I may have read something about it, but at this point, it's not ringing a bell. As they all look at each other, and then you can definitely tell that they are confused a little bit. As she then continues. The Aeonians, however, underestimated the consequences of their actions. The ritual created a paradox, a temporal maelstrom that consumed the Aeonian civilization, erasing them from history as if they had never existed. The temple, now a ruin lost to time, stands as the sole remnant of their once great civilization. Eternus, trapped in an eternal stasis within the temple, is forgotten by the world. The god of time's essence remains dormant, sealed by powerful wards that are tied to the very fabric of the temple's existence. These wards are sustained by the paradox that the Aeonians created, a self-perpetuating loop of time that keeps Eternus imprisoned.
So, did we just imprison it?
I'm not entirely sure. I wouldn't say that we necessarily did it. But if at some point the God of Time reemerges, who knows what side he will take? Who knows what he will do?
Honestly, just hope he's not a dick.
Honestly, couldn't tell you. And I'll say with this, you guys, after hearing this long story and all that, you guys reach the northern gate of Black Hallows.
Oh, thank God.
And yep.
Is that elf still there?
Yeah, she is.
I'm gonna wave her down.
Give me a second.
Yeah, hey.
Where is it? There we go. Here we go. Where is she? Oh yeah. So as you guys get close to the northern gate, you do start to see the familiar figure of the female elf guard outside. And as you guys are all like crowding around in this, she's seeing like this big group of people and a Twilight Owl.
Yeah.
And she is concerned, but also like has the like confused look on her face as William, you start to wave her over, and
Hey.
she starts. She has a heavy crossbow in her hands, and she has a spear on her back. As now you are like trying. You are all of you guys are now getting to see what she looks like because the Heart of Dusk team, you guys kind of flew over, and you have not seen her before. And then the Amulet team, they had ran by her, took a little mental note, and kept going. But she has chainmail armor, a spear on her back, heavy crossbow in hand. And
Does she look like the elf I'm looking for?
no.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
She is still like exceptionally beautiful. She has white hair and brown eyes. However, you do see a certain like you do start to see like actually give me a perception check. Actually, all of you give me a perception check. So I'll say that. Arden, Zarlius, and William, give me perception checks.
24.
24.
Sí, señor.
Jesus.
I'm a perceptive one-eyed man. What can I say?
That should be a disadvantage then.
21.
Okay.
So is it just neutral because I have advantage almost?
I guess, yeah.
That was just one roll anyways. I mean, you can check if you want.
I mean, we can also just decrease it. That's what we could do. Because that's the thing, you only have one eye, so technically your perception should be halved. But I'll say with the 21 and a 19 from Zarlius and Arden, as well as I'll give it to you. You guys see, you start to see like around her like neck, there seems to be like some like marks. And they don't look like tattoos, but you see like a little faint trace of a mark. Give me Arcana checks from all of you.
Bet.
$19.
No.
19,
No, thank God I got
18.
advantage for this one.
You got 18, Arden. Okay, so
Ah.
18, 19, and 9. Okay. Zarlius,
Yep.
you're not really seeing like the type of mark that it is. I mean, you do see it. You do see it, but you're not getting the sense of like energy from it. To like your knowledge. However, from Arden and William, you guys get this faint sense that It is an ancient curse that was put upon her.
Can I tell what type of curse? Because I'm pretty crafty with curses myself.
Okay, give me a history then.
24.
Okay.
$22.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
Oh, before we make it to her, I'm gonna go, Arden, Zarlius, I need y'all's help with something later. Sarkesha was acting really, really weird whenever we were coming to find y'all.
Like what?
Like, she wasn't responding to me at all. She was doing nothing I said. She did whatever she wanted. That has never happened.
Did you make her upset?
No, we were tracking that dumb bitch that was inside that, ganked the fucking Goliath, dude.
Hmm.
And then whenever I came up, what I saw was her and the Goliath dude, and the Goliath dude's signature just went offline. Poof, gone. And then she, poof, gone. And Sarkesha left before we even got there, so
She must have her mindset on something then.
I don't know.
So, wait, hold on. What were the... $22 and $24? Okay. With both of your history checks, it is definitely a ancient malice spell that was cast upon her years ago. And it's pretty much you see that it kind of like you're following the trail with your, I'll say this, with your Arcana check as well. You see the traces of it on her on her neck going down to her arms, and just with the energy of this cruel magic being placed upon her. You'll see that it goes down her arm. It'll be her right arm. And you can kind of see that her arms are kind of, or at least her right arm at least, is not really mangled, but also not like unusable. She can't. It's just her archery skills aren't great. If you look, before you called her over as well, as you're looking, and at this point, time has gone by, so it is now pretty much nighttime again, by all the time that this stuff has passed. And you see that she was also doing some target practice off to some of the nearby trees. However, right before you called her over, you see her take aim at one of these targets and fire. And it just completely whiffs. It doesn't even get that far either. And you see her kind of struggle a bit. And with that, you can infer that her archery skills are weakened as you look up and see the moon high in the sky. So her archery skills are weakened when the moon is at its peak. And you start to see that as she kind of walks towards you guys as well, like you're seeing all this stuff take place. You see that her vision starts to blur a little bit.
I'm grabbing Lucifer.
And that's it. There's nothing else. She's stumbling now. She's about to fall down.
Fucking crazy chick making me been through too much bullshit. Hey, I'm gonna catch her.
Okay. And she goes, oh,
Fuck.
thank you. Sorry about that. I was cursed long ago, trying to defend this place, but sadly, I killed the person who placed this upon me, and right now I'm trying to find a way to get rid of it, but not much knowledge has come, so I'm stuck with this.
Well, there's nothing much I can do.
As like you say this, and as she's like trying to talk, she goes, I don't even know why I'm a guard anymore. I can't, especially at night, I can't defend this place. If my accuracy fails, if my vision goes blurry, I'm just a liability.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Also just depends on how much time we have. But I don't think we have that much. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks anyway, as she goes to stand back up and pretty much...
Oh! One more thing. Before we pass, I'm going to ask her if she's seen, what's her face? That will come looking for her.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on.
Yolandra. I think that's it. That's what it looks like. Yaldra. Y'all, here. I put YAA or YALDARA.
That is the elf you're looking for, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Have you seen? That's who I'm gonna ask her about. Have you seen her?
Yaldra. Or no, Yaldara. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I saw her when her and the group of, well, everybody knows them now in this
Others
town, yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, she she's like, yeah, I saw them when they returned. But after that, I've been out here. I've seen a few people pass by. Not really, some people going to chop wood and whatnot. And then I saw you guys run by the like a few hours ago, and then a flashing light that seriously blinded me for a second.
Yeah, sorry about that. This puppy packs a punch.
And,
But if you see her, just let me know, okay?
yeah. Okay. I haven't seen her, but
Great. Come on, guys,
I'll
let's
let
go.
you know. And then as you guys like get ready to go, you just kind of just like set her off to the side, back at the entrance.
You pick her up by the
you just
shoulders,
like,
turn around and go.
Yeah, you pick her up and put her back in her spot.
Sorry for bugging you.
Oh no, it's okay. Sorry I can't help much, especially when
Man,
the moon's full.
at least it's not a different full moon curse.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Insight check.
Okay.
Rich's voice sounds sketchy. No, Nate, what are you talking about? She's just sad. Oh, she's sketchy. 16.
The 16. Yeah, it's literally just the effects of the curse.
Oh,
It's
okay.
literally just the effects. They're still like, it's when the moon is full. It's at its like literally when the moon is at its peak is when the curse is at its peak form too.
She just has shit luck. Okay, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, she just has yeah.
Oof.
I mean, hey, she killed the one that did it, so she was able to do that.
Oh, that's good. At least she got your revenge.
But yeah. So you guys returning back to the inn?
Yes.
Yep. All right. So you guys go, like literally everybody walks through town. Definitely not suspicious at all with a giant group of people. But you guys are all walking towards the inn. And you reach the Red Tankard Inn. You fling open the door, and you hear the bustling laughters, cheers, and drinks being passed around and being food brought out and everything as you return. And everybody kind of stops because you kind of just like fling open the door, and then like a giant group of people walk in. Everybody stops and looks at you guys, sees how beat up everybody is. It's like, all right, great adventuring, guys, and just turn back around and start having a party.
Okay.
So now, floor is yours. You guys have returned to the inn.
So, Arden,
Eat the
Zarlius,
talk.
y'all want to help me find my dog?
Yeah, I'll be part of that adventure later. Gotta go rescue the doggo.
Yeah. I just don't know where she's at, or like what she's. Well, I know where she's kind of. I know the general place where she's at, but I don't really know
You know
why
she's-
she won't come back.
You know she's in the void. You just don't know where she's at in the void.
So, come on. I'm gonna lead the both of them up to my bedroom.
Okay.
Go, okay, so. Fuck it, let's try this. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Arden, stand in the middle of me and Zarlius.
Gotcha.
Hey, get your fucking mind out of the gun or smack you with your stick.
No. I'm for whatever spooky shit's gonna go down. I'm curious.
We go, okay. Zarlius, let me see your hands. I'm gonna hold Zarlius by the forearms.
Okay.
We're holding hands.
You're in the middle. Shut up. Okay. Look. So. Okay, Zarlius, we gotta focus really hard on going to the void. Okay. Now, I've been going there. I have like a small camp. Okay, but I've never gone with other people. So I need you to try, because you got a piece of meat, and Art don't, so you gotta be in the middle, I think. I don't know, but we're gonna try, okay?
Oh boy.
Okay. William and Zarlius give me Arcana checks.
I'm gonna try to take us all to the void.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Arcana checks?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Hey, that one's pretty good. 26. Let's see if I can get to 20. Nope, can't. 26.
Okay. And then, Zarlius, you here?
Is that right?
If not, I'll just roll for it real quick.
Dang it!
11. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So, I'll say this. With technically a combined...
37. No, 47. No,
No.
37.
26 and 11.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah,
I
37.
was right.
Yeah. With a combined 37, you feel the void energy that is from within you seem to well up and then start to envelop a little bit closer towards Arden. And then from Zarlius' side, you see from the stone that he carries this faint void energy that comes like steaming out of it. And it goes and envelops all three of you. And as the room starts to shift and wane a little bit, you guys then get transported in between space, time, minutes, hours, seconds, and you guys appear in the void in a small area where William has made this little campsite. And there's a previous little like campfire that was made from last time William was here.
You want me to describe it?
And you guys then go and pretty much like, because of the force and everything, and because it's not fully stable, you guys kind of fall down to the ground by this campsite, like around the campfire, right? And you all fall down around it. And as all three of you look up, you just see a night starry sky with swirls of what seems to look like the galaxy outside at night. And with that, we will end the episode here and pick up in the next episode with, I guess, the OG crew.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. And, if you did, hit that thumbs up button, leave some comments. What was your favorite part? And if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you want to and help support us along the way. And if you like this journey, well, that helps along the way as well. So we'll see you guys next time.